Hello everyone, welcome to the new video, and today we will discuss some DevOps interview questions for Terraform. First question is that how can you implement infrastructure as a code with Terraform in a CI/CD pipeline? So this question is asked, basically they can ask that how are you implementing a Terraform if you have used. So basically what should be your answer, that the Terraform code is kept in a version control system. Example, whatever version control system you're using GitHub or GitLab, you're storing your Terraform code over there. Then you are using the CI/CD tool pipeline, like tools like Jenkins or Bitbucket or anything, or GitLab CI, and there you are in that you are automating the execution of Terraform commands. So what happens in our pipeline? We execute following commands. In our pipeline, we give these commands like Terraform init, Terraform validate, Terraform plan, Terraform apply. So we give these commands in our script. Okay, and then whatever we have to give the file the path, and then we have to apply it. So this, in this way, we are using this, like we are implementing our infrastructure as a code with Terraform. So this how you'll explain. And state management is very important, that you are storing Terraform state remotely using S3 bucket, or you are using Terraform cloud. So this has to be explained. So how we will write a script in a Terraform, for a Terraform in our pipeline, that I will give in description section so that you can refer it from there. Okay. Basically you have to give the file path, and you have to execute these command, and you have to give it in a script block. The next question is, what is the difference between count and for each? Both are used for looping, but there is one difference, one major difference. Count is used when you want to create identical resources, and for each is used when you have sets of different resources and you want to create different type of resources. So you create a set in which different type of resources you mention, and then you pick up each value and create that. So this is a major difference. Count is used when you want to create same identical kind of resources. Then next question is, how do you implement a multi-cloud infrastructure with Terraform? So there can be AWS also, Azure also, GCP also. So how will you implement it? First of all, provider blocks should be given. So there should be different provider blocks. Providers, like which provider you, AWS, Azure or GCP. Then variables should be defined. It should be defined in separately. Either you can separate, use a file for it, or you can define it while running the command. So in this way, you should, in variable should be defined in a script. You should not hard code any value. And then third is modules. So modules are used for basically reusing the same kind of thing, same kind of code. So module should be created which can be used for all the for provisioning of different cloud environments. Next question that is mostly asked in interview, what is Terraform drift? This is asked only because, so basically what is Terraform drift? When your real world infrastructure differs from the infrastructure that is mentioned in Terraform state file. This kind of condition occurs when somebody has manually made some changes in directly on the cloud platform, and that has not been reflected in our Terraform state file. So there is a drift, there is a change which is there in a real world infrastructure and as infrastructure that is mentioned in our state file. So to bring both the things on the same page, what we have to do, we have to run Terraform plan. So when Terraform plan is run, we get a plan that what all resources are added, what all resources are deleted. We get a plan from there. So if it can be improved by Terraform refresh, do Terraform refresh. If it can be improved by Terraform import, do Terraform import. Or if you have to write manually that block in your code so that you can push it in a state file, that also you can do, to bring back to bring both the things at the same page. So how to prevent it manual, if you are using Terraform, make sure that you are not doing changes manually, and always run Terraform plan to see if there is any drift or not. Then next question is, how will you store sensitive data in your scripts of Terraform, or whenever sensitive how will you handle this situation? So basically, see, sometimes the data which we get as a output from Terraform script, that are also sensitive. So to mask those data, what we have, so we define an output block, right? In output block, if we give sensitive is equal to true, that also masks the data that this data is sensitive, so it should not be visible to everyone. Second thing is, you should use environment variables. Or third thing is, you are using Terraform Cloud, or you are integrating the vaults which are available like HashiCorp Vault, AWS Secret Manager, Azure Key Vault. So things like this you are using. So our secrets should not be revealed to the outside world. So yeah, these are the most important questions that can be asked for advanced level, and they can also ask you to write Terraform script like like creating VPC, then creating subnets and creating route tables. So you should know the concept of what, like inside VPC there are subnets, how route tables are attached, and how we give access to internet using route table. So this concept, you will, if you will understand, it will be very easy to create a Terraform script in, because in interviewers also know that you can Google the syntax, so they don't they don't focus on syntax, but they focus on your concept more, that you are able to understand the concept that inside VPC subnets are created, so VPC ID has to be given to subnet to attach the subnets to the VPCs. So in this way you have to understand the concept to write the script. So understand this concept and try to just remember the major syntax, that is like how to write provider block, how to write, like if you have to provision an instance, how will, what all you have to give. So these small things you can remember. They may ask you to write it. So yeah, that's all for today's video. I will jot down all the question in description section, so you can refer it from there. So yeah, that's all. Bye.